Hey guys, what's up? I know I have no viewing audience whatsoever, so I'm just gonna take this as a chance to just finally say some shit that's really been on my mind a lot. And I feel like I talked about it in my Let's Plays a little bit, but I really think it's important now. I made a video actually about this like last week, but I just didn't think it was up to snuff. We'll see how this goes. I might edit it, but I don't think so, because, well, I would like to tell everybody that I am an anti-natalist, and I don't know, I guess I would also call myself an Efilist, really. I really see that we should do our janitorial duty in life to stop the suffering, right? Nobody actually thinks about that. See, okay, like today, okay, now my family, my parents, they know that I hate pregnant women. I hate the thought of anybody ever getting pregnant. I hate anybody who has kids, really. Like, there is no excuse in my mind for them having kids. So why would I be okay with that? Why would I just concede to that? See, that's the problem I feel with so much of all of this philosophy, is everybody just scared. They want to kowtow to whoever the fuck is watching, if they have kids or not or whatever. I used to be a part of this forum called Anti-natalist freeforums.net or something like that. And there was this guy there who, he had kids, and he'd always fucking talk about his kids, but he'd say, oh, well, it's bad to have kids, and, you're right, and all this shit. He was just a sorry ass, and they just let him on there and fucking talk all this shit about, I mean, I feel like that's just as bad as having a kid. There's no, like, having a kid and being one of those cheery fucks who pretends like they're not torturing their child. That's one thing. But when you have a child and you already know that it's fucked up that you did that, I mean, there's something really, really wrong with this world. Nobody is using their fucking thinking, like, principles in their head at all. I mean, I know this is just going to sound totally extreme to everybody, and, the only person who can really get away with it is in Mentem and all that shit. And, he has all these different channels that he's set up to kind of basically stop all the fucking trolls from saying it's just one person, I guess. Because he collaborates with a lot of people and does a lot of, groups and everything like that. That would be something that would be cool for me to do, but I don't want to do it with people who are fucking natalists at all, okay? I would like to talk, now this is an idea I've had for a long time, doing some sort of a podcast or something like that that's anti-natalist in nature. Like, we talk about the philosophy of anti-natalism, we talk about or maybe Efilism as well. I think that's interesting. And just generally, how we came to this conclusion. Because really, that seems to me the only conclusion you can logically make. Don't put another life on this earth to suffer. Now, it's so amazing how sickening the attitudes of the people here are. I mean, they really, really, when I tell you they don't care, I mean they don't give a shit. My fucking there's an elementary school right about a mile from my house. There used to be like a group of kids going there, okay? When I moved here, now it's like they fucking had to make the playground bigger and shit. Don't these people realize the empire's gonna fall? All this money and shit that we have, it's all borrowed, okay? We are trillions in debt, and we're not gonna get out of it because of all the fucking egotism and bullshit and the natalists. The natalists don't want us to get out of debt. They want us to keep fucking wasting our time, wasting our money on this life game that has no net gain, okay? There's no net gain to being alive. There's no net gain to I mean, it's like, and the thing is too, it doesn't have to mean you want to kill yourself, okay? All these fuckers, this is the thing that pisses me off so much, is there's people that I've known throughout my life that have said that they never want to have kids, right? And then they have this falling off period, right? Where they're like, I don't know anymore, man. I think I kind of want to have kids. And it's like, you never fucking believe that. You, like, and they get suicidal because I'd be trying to talk to them about this shit they said they like, right? You know, they said they agree with me on this shit, but people are too scared to actually say what they believe, right? So if they disagree with me, they're not going to actually tell me. They're just going to have, you know, they're just going to judge themselves internally or judge you, you know, internally, and just like, because of the internet, it's all fucked up now. Nobody can actually say anything to anybody because it's too confronting and shit. So, you know, I mean, I almost got kicked out of my fucking community college because I sent a letter to one of my teachers because she was already sending me threatening letters. By the way, this has already been discussed in the school, and you know, I didn't get banned or anything. And the fucking psychologist or whatever there, the person who was supposed to interview me to get me back into school, she said like, okay, you guys are both being stupid. Just don't do that anymore. but that's like, but when I came to class the week I think a couple of days after I said that, there was cops there and shit, right? Like, I don't understand, like, nobody can actually say their opinion anymore. There's no, and here where I am, there's hardly any AM radio. There's no cable. There's no digital cable. There's no analog cable. You have to get a fucking USB stick to watch TV. And all these people are just fine with that. Oh, that's just great. I love Hulu. Oh, I love to just vegetate on Hulu. Just like my fucking parents did. Just sit in front of a fucking TV, sit in front of a video game all day, don't do anything else, right? That's the idea. See, that's the thing that's always really has made people angry in terms of me, is I'm like a jack of all trades type, right? So I don't get super caught on one thing. So I'd be with these people and I'd be like, yeah, let's go for a walk or something, bro. Fucking, cause exercise. And they'll be like, no, man, I don't really do that. And then they just get more and more pissed off. They don't say anything, right? That's the culture we live in, right? So we have all these problems with people, but we don't say anything. So this is my video where I'm saying this is my problem with the world, right? People need to stop having fucking kids. And they need to certainly stop coming on my fucking property looking for a fucking dog in my backyard and shit, okay? Because I don't want any of those motherfuckers near me at all. And I also am moving to fucking Canada pretty soon. So I don't know how much longer I'll have to deal with this shit. That's why I haven't really talked about it too much, is because I already have a way out of this fucking mess. And it ain't suicide, motherfuckers. I am gonna fucking do a sit-in on you fucking assholes. I'm gonna sit in this fucking world and complain to you fuckers about what you've done. Just like fucking Bill Hicks, man. I'm just gonna do that shit. I mean, I'm not gonna be as good as Bill Hicks, obviously. I'm just saying that. It's just a phrase, I guess. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't give a fuck about anybody's opinion about it at this point. I've just seen too many of these people who just they pretend they believe it, and then they have I had a falling out with the belief and shit, and it's like it's too cowardly for me. So I have to stand up for myself, and I have to stand up for what I fucking believe in. So there we go. That's the video right there, and yeah, peace out.